cuts in, shoots, scores! The ice, through the rear yard, scores! Shoots, scores! The sellout crowd comes alive.
Hello and welcome to Gulls All Access. I'm your host, Andy Zilch. Ahead of this past season, Rob DiMaio joined the Gulls as the general manager. DiMaio spent 33 seasons in the NHL, 14 as an executive and 19 as a player. DiMaio spent the last 13 seasons with the St. Louis Blues, most recently as the director of player personnel. A former Calder Cup champion himself, Rob is working to build a roster that can deliver San Diego's first AHL championship. I sat down with Rob to learn more about his hockey career and the direction of the organization. It's a great honor to welcome Gulls General Manager and Anaheim Ducks Assistant General Manager Rob DiMaio. Thank you so much for your time. I want to talk about your playing career first, and we'll start off with junior hockey and the accolades and all of your success that you had when you were younger and getting into pro hockey.
Yeah, very, very special time in my hockey playing career. What was special about it, I guess it was just we had a really tight group of guys that stayed together, and junior hockey is such a difficult league. To win one year is special, but to do it 2 years in a row was really exceptional, and we didn't really realize it at the time. But we just had a good, close group of players that were talented and had good coaching, great general manager in Russ Barwell, and we were fortunate enough that we had success for 2 years there and won 2 Memorial Cups.
When you were playing in the American Hockey League, did you understand the pedigree of success that had in moving players to the NHL and the awareness that it had of grooming players in order to succeed further in their career?
I think it's invaluable for a young player to play in the American League. You go from junior being, essentially a teenager to being a professional athlete, and you're turning pro. You have to live on your own. You have a totally different circumstance in the way life is. And the American Hockey League is a stepping stone for the majority of the players that get to the NHL. So it's a good league. It's a tough league. A lot to take from the experiences that you get at this level. And, it prepares you for, potentially a career in the National Hockey League. So it's invaluable for young guys.
You played nearly 900 games in the NHL. Was there anything that was specifically special for you?
Yeah, I was fortunate because I moved around quite a bit. I played on 6 different teams, well, 7 technically because I played in Tampa twice, but I had an opportunity to play with some elite Hall of Fame coaches. I started out in New York with the Islanders with Al Arbour, who was a Hall of Fame coach that won 4 Stanley Cups. He was probably the biggest influence in my career as far as, teaching me how to be a pro and what it takes to be a pro. And in all the cities that I played and all the teams that I played for, I had a great experience without question.
Following your NHL career, you moved into scouting. What was the desire to move into that level and the executive side and get off the ice, but yet stay in the game?
Once you get towards the end of your career and you know that that's coming, you start to think about what's next. And you're still a relatively young person, and there's a lot of life, a lot of work that you still want to do. And when it's in your blood and it's all that you really know as a young adult, it's something that I always thought would be something that I'd enjoy doing. Doug Armstrong, fortunately, when I was playing in Dallas, he gave me the opportunity to explore what I wanted to do, whether I wanted to stay in coaching or if I wanted to get into the scouting or into management at some point. He says, but you have to figure out what you want to do first, and then, when you do that, then you do it the best that you can. And that's Doug gave me my start, and from there it's just progressed, and I stayed with him for essentially 15 years, and until I got this opportunity in Anaheim with Pat Verbeek.
When you were with the Blues, that was, of course, the Cup-winning team back in 2019. What was it like being a part of a championship team when you were not on the ice for the very first time in your career?
Yeah, that's why we do this job, and that's the reason we work as hard as we do and spend the hours that we do on the road and travel. And it's your job, but your job is to win. The ultimate prize is is the Stanley Cup. You know, we're all in this. Every organization is in it to win it, and it's not easy to do. It takes time. It takes dedication, and you know, you need a lot of luck to go along with that.
Olen Zellweger is one of the organization's bright young stars that they're looking to build a championship roster around. Let's take a look at the young defenseman. Zellweger is the 34th overall selection from the 2021 NHL Draft. The Calgary, Alberta native is one of the organization's top prospects, ranking in the top 100 of the Athletics' best NHL players and prospects under the age of 23 earlier this season.
Zellweger holds, waits, shoots!
He's one of just 8 prospects scoring at a point per game or more this season, totaling 25 goals and 44 assists in 46 games with Kamloops and Everett of the Western Hockey League. His 25 goals lead all WHL defensemen.
Zellweger gets that shot off so quick, it was on his stick and it was off.
Zellweger and fellow Anaheim prospect Pavel Mintyukov are the highest scoring defensemen in their respective junior leagues over the last 2 seasons.
Olen Zellweger will fire that puck all day long.
Since the start of the 2021-22 season, Zellweger leads all WHL defensemen with 147 points. He also ranks first in points per game and assists and is second with 39 goals. Zellweger helped Team Canada to its 2nd consecutive World Junior Gold in January, finishing as one of the team's all-time top-scoring defensemen. Fans can catch Zellweger during the upcoming Memorial Cup, where Kamloops serves as the host city. Zellweger will complete his junior career this season and is eligible for the American Hockey League this fall. Coming up, we'll discuss the roster moves made at the trade deadline, and we have Justin Kirkland mic'd up right here on Gulls All Access, presented by California Coast Credit Union. Join us for Fan Appreciation Night on Saturday, April 8th, when the Gulls battle the Calgary Wranglers at 7 p.m. Arrive early for a pregame tailgate with live music, beer specials, and more. The first 7,000 fans will receive a Lukasz Dostal goalie goal bobblehead, and all fans will be entered for a chance to win prizes all night. Get your tickets now at sandiegogulls.com/promotions. We had Gulls forward Justin Kirkland mic'd up for our St. Patrick's Day game on this edition of Gulls Mic'd Up.
Come on, Bruce. Here we go. Boys look good in green. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Get that forecheck going, hey? Yeah, shoot it. Shoot it. Good start. Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him. Heads up. Good job, Boski.
Brisky charging in right wing, shoots, scores! What a goal! Chase Brisky scored with the goal.
Hey! Okay. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. Hey! Syracuse didn't want you here. Bo, on that, time it with me. Come across the middle. I'll attack your side.
But Kirkland extra support, comes to the slot, shoots, scores! Justin Kirkland! 3-2 San Diego! Another backhander for the Gulls.
A lot of emotion on that one. Come on, boys. 6 minutes for a hell of a weekend. Gotcha. Hey. Up. Oh. Got with ya. Hey, take him. Take him down. Go down. That's all right. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, middle. Right ball. Good job, Chris. That way. Good job, now. Stay hot, Gager. Go, dude. Great job. Hey, there you go, dude. Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
The trade deadline recently passed for the NHL and the AHL, and there were some moves that impacted the organization. Let's take a look inside what occurred. The organization acquired defenseman Chase Priskie from Buffalo in exchange for defenseman Austin Strand. Priskie has appeared in 4 career NHL games with Florida and appeared in 42 games with the Rochester Americans, Buffalo's primary development affiliate. Priskie scored 2 goals in his San Diego Gulls debut, including the game-winning overtime tally to lead the Gulls past the Tucson Roadrunners on March 4th.
It's the needle. Priskie shoots, scores! Game over! The newcomer scores a 2-goal night!
Forward Josiah Slavin was acquired from the Chicago Blackhawks in a trade that sent Hunter Drew to Chicago. Selected by Chicago in the 7th round of the 2018 NHL Draft, Slavin recorded 50 points in 115 career AHL games with Rockford. Since joining the Gulls, Slavin has been playing some inspired hockey. On March 3rd, Josiah secured a Gulls win with the goal just 15 seconds into overtime in Tucson.
It off to Slavin into the zone. He shoots, scores! Slavin ends the game 15 seconds in.
The goal set a franchise record for the quickest goal in overtime. Also acquired from the Chicago Blackhawks is Dylan Sikura, who joins the team in exchange for forward Max Golod. Sikura has played in 58 career NHL games and over 230 AHL games. Sikura tallied 2 assists in his 2nd game with the Gulls on March 4th in Tucson, including the overtime game winner. San Diego dealt forwards Rocco Grimaldi and Logan Nyhoff to the Rockford IceHogs in exchange for future considerations. Lastly, the organization traded John Klingberg with a defenseman coming back that impacts the San Diego Gulls and former player Andre Schuster, who has worn the orange and black previously.
Yard stopped, rebound, Schuster scores! Returning back to San Diego with his 2nd game this year.
Schuster has appeared in 338 career NHL games with Tampa Bay and Anaheim and will bolster the Gulls defense. Forwards Chase DeLeo and Glenn Gawdin recently participated in Junior Gulls youth practices. Here's a recap of the evening.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Being with the little ones out there in Poway brings back memories. A lot of hours spent doing private lessons, small areas, whether you only have the in between the blue lines or in the corner of the rink. Being able to be out and obviously spend time is extra special for not only our organization but myself as a person. Being from Southern California, I know exactly what they're going through, and just got to stick with it. It gets old sometimes doing the same exact drills over and over again, but it's worth it. And big shout out to all the parents too, sacrificing so many hours while their kids can do private lessons.
It's always great to get out, especially seeing those little kids on the ice. You can definitely remember being that age and how exciting it is. And I can remember vividly the times that I had older guys from teams come and visit me. So it's just cool to be in this position now to be able to do that to them.
Coming up, we go bowling with the Gulls, and we have part 2 of our sit-down with Gulls General Manager Rob DiMaio, right here on Gulls All Access, presented by California Coast Credit Union. The San Diego Gulls will celebrate Hockey is for Everyone night, presented by California Coast Credit Union at Pechanga Arena. The Gulls will be welcoming several organizations and groups to facilitate inclusion and acceptance in the sport of hockey. Be part of the celebration and visit sandiegogulls.com/promotions to secure your tickets now. Players and coaches recently participated in Gulls Bowling Night. The fundraiser event provides an opportunity for fans to bowl alongside their favorite players, all while benefiting the San Diego Gulls Foundation. Here's a recap of the fun evening at Mira Mesa Lanes. All right, everybody, hello and welcome to our annual Gulls Bowling event here at Mira Mesa Lanes.
We just have a whole community thing going on here. Everyone's enjoying themselves, eating pizza, drinking beer, throwing some rocks down the dirt, and trying to knock over some pins.
I'm ready to go. It's the best. It's special. It gives us an opportunity to actually mingle and get to know the fans. They support us night in and night out, sacrifice a lot of time, so it's nice to be here and let loose a little bit and get to know them a little more personally.
Most of the time you sit there, you watch the game, but you don't know, you see their numbers, but you can't put a face to their number because they all look the same with the helmet and the uniforms and the facial hair and all that. So having this stuff go on, talk to the players one-on-one, laughing, cracking jokes, just it makes the whole season.
I mean, it's the same important, they're here for us for our games, so we are here for them right now to have fun, and to talk, they're supporting us every game they're screaming, they're supporting us on social medias, whatever we do, so that's what we can do to return them, some favor.
Everybody's in a good mood, everybody's enjoying its time, so it's always nice, and then all the fans so far has been great. Especially I've seen some fans travel even to Ontario or even the Bakersfield sometimes. So it's definitely a special group of people, and then I'm glad that we have that kind of fans.
So the money we raise during this event is really important because it supports our foundation throughout the year. So it allows us to do our programming in the community, put on our educational programs like Reading is the Goal, support local hockey rinks with equipment donations and other various community programs as well. So it's really important that this event happens, and it's nice to see everybody out here supporting it.
For me, obviously playing here in the past, a lot of familiar faces, which is cool. It's good to see again, and like I said, even from when I was here 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it's the same fan. So it just goes to show their dedication and their support.
I think this is just a tribute. Just the people you see here tonight is pretty well packed. Everyone having a good time, enjoying themselves, and it's all because of the organization.
Honestly, Roy Sommers is crushing it. Mo Sommers as well. I think Gage Alexander has thrown a couple strikes too, so it's good to see. The worst, Jacob Perot's in my group, so I'll probably pick on him and say JP.
Knock over the 5 and 6, and he'll kick out to the 7. Like I said, that's why it's called bowling.
And now part 2 of our interview with Gulls General Manager, Rob DiMaio. You get an opportunity here with the Anaheim Ducks organization. What did you see as an opportunity, and what drew you away from the St. Louis Blues as such an attraction here to work with this organization?
Well, opportunity, a young team that is starting to building a foundation in order to eventually get to that level where we're going to be a championship team. Those things do take time. Unfortunately, they're not instant, and you have to go through some tough times, unfortunately, in order to get to that level. So we're in that stage right now, but we do have real good people in this organization that are willing to put the work in and commit to the group. When everything starts to turn and some of our young prospects start to get back into the organization from junior hockey or college hockey or in Europe, those steps will hopefully come, and we will be at that level with the top echelon teams in this league.
I'm sure the excitement of laying the foundation for this organization was extremely attractive, and it was an opportunity that you reached with the St. Louis Blues, where it cultivated in the Stanley Cup. How much of that was an inspiration to join this and help Pat Verbeek be the guy to lay the foundation of a great organization for years to come?
You're building it from the ground up. Pat's got a vision on how he wants to do things. He relies on a lot of people to help him do that. And again, it comes down to making good decisions, having good people that understand the game and have the same mindset as Pat. And you need to put the work in order to make that happen. So I'm very excited about the future of this organization and what we can build here. We have a lot of good young players already in the organization, and a lot that are going to be turning professional soon. Now it's just building blocks. Step by step, you have to get to that level, and in time, hopefully we get there.
Let's talk about some of the younger players in Anaheim, like Trevor Zegras, Troy Terry, even Mason McTavish, all guys that were here in San Diego. How important are they to the cornerstone of this organization?
It's everything. I mean, when you're a young player, you know, you're not experienced, and you'll never get experience until you go through those tough times. You know, learning to be a good professional, learning to be a good pro, learning to understand what it takes to help a younger guy maybe coming behind you. It's a good base. These guys are young, but they have to learn themselves. So, you know, we have to give them time to develop and surround them with right leadership, just to give these guys the right footing in order to succeed down the road.
You talked about your amateur scouting experience with the St. Louis Blues. Well, we have a very important draft up ahead. And with how deep this draft is and the amount of picks that the Ducks have, I'd like to get your elaboration on how important this is for the future of this organization.
It's crucial, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, we won't see the fruits of this draft for, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road, but, you know, we do know that there's a lot of talent in this draft. We do know that as amateur drafts go, this is one that is at the very top end is very good. You know, we really look forward to the future. This draft, this upcoming draft is going to be very important for the organization in the long term, and we're looking to make the right decisions.
I know we're still in the infancy of your tenure here with the San Diego Gulls, and we're not even done with year one, but what do you envision with this organization for maybe next year or years down the road?
The expectation for us in San Diego, as far as the standings, we have not met that expectation, and that is something that we don't take lightly. The fans have been great, and they've been patient, and I just want them to know that this is something that we will improve on, and we will make you proud, because we know what is coming as far as our young prospects, and now it's our job to develop these young players and make this organization one of the tops in the American Hockey League where it belongs.
That'll do it for this show. Join us next time when we sit down with Gulls forward Braden Tracy. For the cast and crew, I'm Andy Zilch. Thanks for watching Gulls All Access.